Hello, my lovelies. Welcome to another vlog from 9 to 5 to Entrepreneur. I'm your host, Care, and today I actually wanted to talk about money blocks, limiting beliefs, and like actually making money in your business after coming out of a 9 to 5 and then into entrepreneur mode. So just a full disclaimer. So I've been working with entrepreneurs for years. Like my last job was about 3.5 years where I got the opportunity, the amazing opportunity to work with entrepreneurs from all over the world. But my journey with entrepreneurs actually started when I was a child because my dad is an entrepreneur. So I would actually go around town with my dad to see how he would, not to see, but I would see the things that he would do as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, as a boss, as a leader. So I have been in that energy for a very long time. I would come to the bank with my dad. I would wait in the car for my dad to do whatever he needed to do in the bank. What else would we do? I'd go to my dad's like business meetings with his like friends slash staff, and they would just discuss and plan their ideas. And then I would actually do the business part of stuff with my dad. Fast forward a little bit forward later, I started doing my own business stuff. So I would do a lot of meetings, meetups, networking, partnerships, meet up with clients. I was a freelancer, like I want to say like 8 years ago. I was a freelance video editor, so I had my own like freelancing business at that moment. And I was meeting with prospects and clients and discussing footage, and I was doing a lot of stuff. And I got a little bit of experience doing like the paperwork side of things. And then I worked with someone for a couple of years on their business. We were very close together, and we worked on their business, and I was working on the operation side of things. Then I worked with a friend slash coworker on their business, and I was also doing the operation stuff there. And then now I'm laughing because I find that I'm going through this pattern. So I have my own business. I have my own coaching business where I help spiritual entrepreneurs, CEOs, and service providers attract and claim what they want in life while living life on their own terms. And I realize that while I also have this business, I've attracted the same kind of pattern in my life where I'm helping another business right now. So I just accepted a role as the director of human resources for an organization that I'm now a part of. And we just had a 3-hour human resources meeting. It was probably one of the longest meetings I've ever been through at any company, but I learned so much, and it was just really great to really go through the rundown of all the HR stuff, things that I've never really done before but have always discussed. So it was really good. I feel like every time I get into like a new organization, it's another up level, and it's like I'm gonna like talk a lot about spirituality like on this channel, because that's where the basis of a lot of my theories and my thinking come from. But I do believe in the concept of like, you know what you're seeking for is not out there, it's actually in you. And so like as you upgrade, everything outside of you starts to upgrade too. So like those organizations that I was part of, they were operating in a certain way because I was operating in a certain way, right, in my reality. And it's like they say this a lot in the law of attraction community, is that everyone is you pushed out. So what that means is that whatever you're exuding, so your confidence, like if you're confident, if you're secure, if you're free, you're abundant, whatever, that's gonna reflect into your reality. You're gonna actually see more of that into your reality, right? But if you're feeling insecure, if you're feeling controlling, whatever it is, you're going to reflect situations back to you that will test that, will test your controllingness, right? Will test your insecurities, will test yourself, your limiting beliefs, your self-consciousness, whatever it is that you have, right? Because there's a lesson to be learned here, and once you like understand the lesson and learn the lesson, you can let the universe know, or the universe will feel it, and that's the kind of that's what you'll keep on seeing if you don't learn the lesson. So right now it's like, it was a little bit of a shock to me, because not only was this meeting was so long, but I realized like the content that we were covering were stuff that I was pretty passionate about, but I've never really had come up in conversations with my own friends, my own family, right? These were kind of like taboo conversations to have, but also being in an organization, you have to have these kind of conversations, right? So I can't say what exactly the conversations were, because that's all confidential information. But I do want to say that I learned a lot of stuff today, and I'm really glad and grateful that I went. And it really just goes to show that I've been growing so much on this 9-to-5 to entrepreneurship journey. It has made me realize as an entrepreneur that I have so much to learn from a lot of people, and I'm so glad. So today I really just wanted to talk about like the money beliefs and the money fears and limiting beliefs and blocks. So the reason why I'm talking about money is, one, because money has always been something that has always been in the forefront for me. Ever since I was growing up, money was a big topic in my family. I kind of grew up in that environment where it was like, you know, money doesn't grow on trees. We don't have enough money to do this. And there is no one conversation where you can't leave without someone talking about how expensive prices were at the grocery store, right? So I realized that I needed to actually change my limiting beliefs and my money beliefs, to change them to healthier ones, so that I can actually bring more money into my life, and also bring more abundance in my life, and also be able to save money. So saving money is something that I had struggled with for such a long time, because I did not know how to save my money. As soon as I got a paycheck, I would spend it. So it almost felt like it wasn't worthy of money, and it almost felt like if I did not spend this, I would not get a chance to spend this at all. So one of my goals for this year in 2022, which I hope to keep up, is to increase my knowledge and my awareness of saving money, and also growing my money too. I'm really grateful and glad that I just had a check drop the other day. And I've been thinking a lot about this check, because I realized that I do need this check to help me with like responsible my finances. But at the same time, I want to see if I can at least grow this check, right? At least two times more than it would be. So I'm just figuring out those kind of ways that I can do that. And because like I teach manifestation, I'm always studying and learning manifestation and different ways of manifesting things. I am using this as also an experiment for manifestation as well. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to manifest growing my money, saving my money. So if you have any tips on that, I'd love to hear them in the comments below. Let me know if you have any tips on manifesting the growth and saving of money. And I've also been working a lot on actually shedding those limiting beliefs that I had before, and then actually creating new beliefs now with money. So appreciating money. So that is something that I'm learning, is that every time I receive money or see money or whatever it is, you know, no matter how much it is, no matter how much money it is, always appreciate it. So even if it's, so to me, a penny is like really small, but I know to someone else that could be huge, right? So that's the kind of mentality that I want to have, is that like every single thing that I have is huge, right? So if I saw a penny on the street, I'd be like, oh my God, thank you, it's a penny. Like, I appreciate this penny so much, right? And continue to appreciate all the money that like comes in, because what happens is when you appreciate something, more of it will appreciate, right? Like it'll grow. So, so I want to do that. And I also want to be more considerate of where I spend my money. So I want to make sure that I'm not just spending my money as like an emotional kind of thing. Like I am going back to the mantra that I had like back in 2020, where I would only spend on something if it helped me grow, if it was nourishing, if it was part of my self-care routine, whatever, or if it would actually help me grow my money as well. So I want to make sure that I'm kind of just allocating my money in those kind of ways. I have like pretty much everything that I could ever need in my house right now. So there's really no reason for me to buy any more things, like material things. Like I have so many books around my home that I can read. So there's no reason for me to really buy a new book. Although like there's so many shiny books out there. There's so many great books out there, but I really, really want to keep it this year to like making sure that I read what I already have, like staying within my internal resources, my own resources right now before I go seek other resources. And then the second thing is like, I purchased so many crystals last year. Like I think I purchased like 3 or 4 different batches of crystals at $400 each, shopping spree, and I realized that is a lot for me. So I'm going to drop that this year. I'm actually trying to sell my crystals now and sell a lot of my metaphysical and esoteric stuff, or donate it, or just give it away, or just like remove it from my home completely. There's so many different energies in my home right now that I'm like starting to just like infuse them and integrate them all. And I really, really just need to remove a lot of stuff and just create more space. So I'm going to be doing a lot of like cleaning as well. And I'm also creating like, I guess like just more beliefs of like, you know what, like everything I touch turns to gold. Money, I'm a money magnet. Everything I touch turns to gold. Money is lovable. I love money and money loves me. I appreciate money and money appreciates me. So I've been working a lot on those limiting beliefs, and I think this is really great. I've had clients of mine actually come to me because they wanted to manifest like more clients, for example. And then I would go deeper with them and they say they want to manifest the money, right, that comes with the clients. And I'm like, okay, but why do you want the money? Like, and that's the kind of thing that I've noticed, is that the root of all the money wants that we have is because money will be able to buy us something, right? And it's actually the something that we want, not the money, right? So if someone like, let's say, for example, you wanted money to buy a house. Let's say there was a giveaway for the house you wanted, the exact house you wanted, and then you won the house through the giveaway. Would it actually be the money, or would it actually just be the house, right? Likely it would be the house in that scenario. So I realized that, like, for me, like when I was actually manifesting this check drop the other day, I realized that I was focusing for like, I don't know, 4 weeks on this check. And I was in this lack mentality. I was like feeling desperate. I was feeling really stressed out, right? And the more that I felt that way, the more I started to attract situations that did stress me out. And because I've had practice with it, I was able to handle them in a way that didn't stress me out and actually alleviated my stress and helped me feel satisfied in that moment. But what I noticed was that I manifested this check drop because I was able to focus on the things that I wanted to buy with my money, right? So for example, I would visualize things and I would just like tell myself, okay, like, thank you for my new home, or thank you for my move, right? Thank you for this, thank you for that. Like, I would just imagine and thank the universe in advance for the things that I already like would want, right? For the things that I would want. So by doing that, I had a lot more fun doing that, and then the check just dropped for me. So I was also pulling in other opportunities left and right, and I was manifesting them all over the place, which I will share on my Magnetic Unicorn YouTube channel. That's something that I'm also planning to work on this January, as well as to output some videos there. I already have some videos like filmed. I just need to upload them onto that channel or refilm them for YouTube. So stay tuned for that. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here and just talk about those money blocks and those like new money beliefs that I'm doing. I'm still like, I guess, going through the whole process of creating these new beliefs. And it's, I'm going to tell you that it has not been the easiest process, because there's a part of me that's like, oh my God, like I don't want to let go of this limiting belief because it feels so safe and comfortable. But I realize that the more and more and more I do that, the more I actually grow, the more that things actually work out for me. So I'm going to keep it up. And thank you all so much for watching and for listening from 9 to 5 to Entrepreneur Vlog here. I'm your host, Kara, and I will be back for another vlog. And I'll see you next time. Bye. I love you all.